What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. And tonight I will be talking about The Passage Season 1 Episode 4. This is the recap, so let's get into it, man. We're going to focus on the key parts in this episode, so leave your comments, theories, and everything down below. Now, we see in this episode, we're going to see the story of Anthony Carter, and as we can see, we see this girl look like she's drowning, and that's what we first see in this episode. We know we're going to get the backstory of Carter and why he is the way he is and why he's on death row. So that's what we begin the episode off with, and then they turn the episode and they start talking about Amy. We see Brad. Now Brad, he's trying to get Amy out the room. He's saying that, they need to get out, so they're going to agree to let them go outside and do things. Now, Dr. Nicole, she agrees that it's okay for them to go outside and get some fresh air and stuff like that. It's just the living conditions are not right. And they want to make sure that Amy is comfortable and nothing happens. But we're going to talk more about this relationship later on in the episode. Now, we see in this episode, we see your boy Clark, and we see that Shauna, she's still in his head. Shauna is pretty much controlling him, having him do whatever she wants him to do. Clark, he's going to play a vital role this season of The Passage. This dude, he's being controlled by Shauna. She's getting in his head. She's telling him that one of his guards are going to turn, that he need to watch himself, and that they pretty much need to take this guard out. They need to take him out because he's going to flip and he's going to let everybody know what's going on at this facility, and he needs to be stopped. Now, Clark, he goes, he talks to the guard. I think his name is Paulson. He talks to him and he's trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with him. Why does he want to tell and, not work with this operation anymore? Now, Paulson, he's just tired of it. People getting in his head. He feels sorry for this dude right here. And he just wants it to end. He wants it to end. Now, I'm going to tell you, your boy Fanning, he's controlling all these people, and he's getting into everybody's head. He got this dude right here tweaking out, people getting into his head. The dude can't take it no more. He can't take it, and he's flipping out. Now, Clark knows this. He knows that, this dude cannot tell. Now, this dude, Paulson, tells Clark that, Fanny can just be using everybody. That they're the test rats, and that everybody else is being used, and had your boy Clark thinking a whole lot. Now we get back to Carter, and Carter, he's telling Dr. Lear that Fanning is getting into his head. Dr. Lear tells him who Fanning is and everything like that, and that he's very smart. He's a doctor and everything like that. This Fanning character is powerful. Dr. Lear, he's starting to understand just how powerful he is. He sees this. He's doing all these brain tests and seeing that Fanning is controlling everybody. All the virals, somehow your boy Fanning is controlling everybody, and he can take them out if he want to. Now we see once again the backstory. We see this girl Rachel, and this is the girl that Carter has a relationship with. We first see her. She's going to be pretty much helping your boy Carter sell a house and real estate. And then they end up hooking up. It seems like everything is going good at the beginning. She helps him sell a house. They end up going out or whatever. And then they're going to hook up later on. But the story starts off good. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it starts off good, but we already know it ain't going to end good. We know something is going to happen. Now we see your boy Carter. He wakes up out of nowhere because Fanny once again gets into his dreams, and the girl Amy is asking him, "Is everything okay?" And your boy Carter, he starts tweaking out, blood coming up out of his mouth. It's not looking too good for him, man. And to be honest with you guys, the boy is dying. He is dying because your boy Fanning is getting into his head. He's controlling him. He's controlling his time of death, and that's exactly what he's doing. His tooth is falling out, and Amy, she hears this. She hears it. She doesn't see it, but she knows Carter is in trouble. She knows something ain't right with him, and she goes back and she tells Brad that we probably need to watch Carter something is not right. Now, we get to, I think Layla is her name, and we get to Lacey and Sierra. Sierra is the reporter. Now, they end up reporting this story that they talked about in the last episode, and now the whole world knows about these inmates disappearing and all the deaths and everything like that. Now, we're going to see this later on in the episode. This girl, Sierra, the girl that reported it, ends up dead. They said, I think she was in a car crash or whatever, but she ends up dead. And Lacey and Layla, it pretty much got to watch their back because they're a target, man. They are a target. Now we see, once again, these brain tests going on. We seeing that Fanning, he's up to something. You know, something's not right. And Dr. Lear knows this. He knows that Fanning is doing something to Carter. And he's trying to figure it out. Now, Carter, he starts to tweak out. He's falling all out and stuff. His temperature is going up. I mean, the dude is just dying. This whole episode, he's like going through a slow death. His temperature is up. They can't get it down. They're trying to figure out how to help him survive. And it's going to be hard, man. It's going to be very hard to do that. Now we get Amy. She's able to get these binoculars, and she sees a guy with a rifle, and he's shooting at people. You know what I'm saying? He's shooting at people. This guy on the roof, come to find out when they come back and they show us, it's Paulson. Yes, Paulson, the guard that Shauna said is going to end up doing something. He's shooting at his own team. He's freaking out, man. He's trying to get out. He wants a helicopter. He wants to leave. He mentally cannot take it anymore. He cannot take it, and he wants out, which is, you know, understandable because these people is all in his head. Now, your boy Clark tells him that he's going to try to help him, you know, and he's going to use Brad to do that. He's going to use Brad to negotiate and help him, you know, calm down and make sure everything goes good. Now, these two almost got shot. Now, Amy and Brad, they start running. Amy is transforming, y'all. If you've seen the episode, you see that she's very fast. She outran Brad all of a sudden. So you know she's transforming, and hopefully nothing bad happens to her. But your boy Brad was like, man, she's quick. She's quick. So just be looking out, man. She's slowly but surely changing into something. Now, we once again see the backstory of Carter, and come to find out, the girl Rachel ended up purchasing this house, and they got into a little bit of an argument, but then they kind of decided, okay, they can flip the house and sell it later on down in the future or whatever. Then we see Fanning once again popping up in Carter's dreams, telling him that, you know, you only got a matter of time. You know, you need to decide, are you going to join the team or you're not? You know, are you going to risk dying? And this is what Fanning is telling him. He's trying to get him to come to the dark side, you know, and your boy Carter, he's refusing to do that. Now, after this, we see that this Rachel chick, she's married the whole time, and Carter is very upset. He's like, really, you were married the whole time? She started crying, and you can see she was hit. I guess her husband hit her because he was very upset about their relationship, so he hit her. Carter's upset, tells her, you know, he has to think about what he wants to do with their relationship because as of right now, it ain't going too good. Now, Shauna, she gets into Amy's head. She's telling Amy that, you know, you need to go ahead and join us. Everything is going to be good. Join us. You're going to have all this power and everything like that. You need to do it because if you don't, bad things are going to happen. Now, Amy, she ain't going for it. She tells her to get out of her head, and she's going to do what she wants to do, which we already know it just may end bad, man. It may end bad. Your boy Fanning ain't good. Now, Paulson, he's starting to tell Brad everything. He tells Brad that, you know, he's starting to tell him the real reason why Clark did not kill Shauna. Now, Clark is going around lying to Nicole, telling her fake reports of why he didn't kill Shauna. Now, once this dude is about to tell him the truth about Clark and Fanning and Shauna, you know, your boy Clark comes out and he shoots Paulson right in the head. He's shooting right in the head and kills him because he didn't want Paulson telling him the truth. And I'm telling y'all, this boy right here, he got something going on. Shauna is controlling him. Fanning is controlling him. He's trying to hide something. And we're going to find out later on in these episodes. Now, Rachel, she's tweaking out. You know, she's laying down thinking about all the bad shit she did. Next thing we know, your boy Carter wakes up, finds her in the pool. The girl done damn near, she committed suicide, drowned herself because she's so stressed out. She just got mental issues, man. Just put it like that. It ain't like Clark told her no. He thought about it. He tried to save her and everything like that, but he never said it's over. You know, he had to think about it. And she still went out there, jumped in the pool, committed suicide. And that's why Clark is in jail, because they blamed it on him. The husband blamed it on him. He said that he hit her and killed her. So that's why he's in jail and he's on death row because of that. Now, Fanning, he knows this. He's in his head. He said, the real reason that you are on death row because you're poor black and you ain't got no money, man. They pretty much playing you. So come and join me or you can die. Which one do you want to do? You know what I'm saying? You want to keep getting played, or do you want to live the life with all this power? And he gave him 8 seconds. Now, your boy Carter said, you know what? I'm going to join you. And he transformed. He got the power that Fanning was talking about. He transformed into the so-called creature. I don't know, vampire or whatever you want to call it. Zombie. Who the hell knows? I would say more like a vampire. But he started eating up people and shit, sucking blood out of these doctors. Dr. Lear ends up running into another room with Dr. Nicole, and it ain't good, man. It's just not good. He ended up getting scratched by Carter, and Nicole asked him, whose blood is this? I'm telling you right now, don't be surprised if this dude transformed too. Now, Paulson, before he got shot, he said Clark needs, not Clark, but he said Fanning needs all the virals alive for a reason. You know, and it's another viral out there. He needs one more or something like that. So don't be surprised if he's the last one or whatever. But it's a reason why Clark shot Paulson. He didn't want him to know the true game plan of Fanning, in my opinion. But something's going to happen. You guys let me know what you thought about this episode. I think it was a solid episode. I'm glad we got to see the backstory of Carter. Now what is going to happen? What's going to happen now? How they're going to cover up all this? What they going to do about Carter? What's going to happen in the next episode? But let me know what you thought about the episode. Leave your comments, theories, everything down below. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. But it's your boy, Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.